1, 2, 3, 4.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, welcome back to another review from Roy's Reviews. And today, no, it's not a just review for you. Today it is an all-in-one pod kit review. The Vladen slide. This has been kindly sent across to me by Vladen themselves to have a look around, have a play with, and ultimately do the review for it. So this is the review for it. So what we're going to do is we're going to pop down to the table, take a look around the box, etc. Unbox the device, have a look around it, tell you a few dimensions, etc. And then we'll pop back up here again and I'll tell you my thoughts on it. Manual and a warranty card. On this side you've got the specifications. The size is 82mm by 45.8mm by 20.2mm. Podcast at 2mm. Maximum output is 12 watt. Maximum voltage 3.45 volt. Single inbuilt battery, which is a 10-30-30 battery, which is a 1000 milliamp battery, and it's an aluminium alloy and plastic. You've also got your scratch and sniff. You've got the Vladen global details down there and all your warnings. Vladen on that side. Okay, and as was Vladen, little slide cover off, and you get another picture of the slide there. And on the back, you've got your CE marks and the Vladen Global Limited, made in China, and Vladen on there. Open up, you've got your contents. So that's your spare coil in there, which is the standard coil. Don't think the camera will focus inside that, but it's a standard coil. Your USB cable there. You have your pod system, and Vladen have ingeniously put these little bits of tape to enable you to get out, because it is very good packaging with plastic on there. There is the slide device itself with your USB at the side. Underneath then you get a spare little rubber grommet stopper. You get the warranty card is not in there at the minute, but you do get the warranty card. You get your instruction manual for the Vladen itself. So we'll put all that back in there, out of the way, and we'll focus on the pod. So here's the little device itself. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Turns the device off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Turns the device on, and it flashes. And then you get your 3 LED lights that come up there. Tells you how much battery power you have left on it. On this side you've got the lovely coloured resin with the little cutouts either side. On this side you have your Vladen. On the corner there, don't know how well it's going to come out in the camera, but you've got your 2 air holes. On the back it's plain and just says slide. On this side you've got your buttons, battery indicators, and your USB charge port. And on the bottom you have just got your warnings and Vladen on the bottom. Device is lovely and tactile. Little good bit of a fidget device. Even though it's so light, the device is very light. The slide actually feels really secure when it clicks up into place and slides down. It's actually a bit of a fidget device. You can just sit and do that all day, but I'm not going to do that all day. In here you've got your 3 battery contacts and the place little cutout for the pod to go in. So I'll set the device to the side, and this is the little 2mm pod on here. They actually give you a nice little sticker on here, which I actually quite like, which shows you where to open with the wee finger pointing that direction for the little plastic grommet that you just flick up with your fingernail, and it's a nice big hole there to actually fill through. So it's 2mm capacity. It's got a round chimney on it, and down the bottom is where you put your coil. Obviously when you haven't got juice into it, you just screw this off, because that's also your airflow. Screw that off like so, and just is all going to flow out of it. Put it that way, it just won't flow out just as much. Ugh. and there is your coil. As you can see, I've been using this one quite well. Now this is the mesh coil that I've had in here, and it just screws back into place like that. So just going to give us a wee quick clean to just put some juice on it, so I do apologise. And the camera's going to go crazy because it's just a white background on there. Background again. So the airflow at the bottom is just very easily adjustable by turning the screw left or right. So you've got fully open. Sounds like that. Fully closed. Very restricted. Now, this is an all-in-one system, I would say, because the coil is fully replaceable on there as opposed to being a pod, even though this is a little pod system, but it's a little tank on there. To put the pod in, it is just as simple as, you can only go one way in because of the shape. Slide it in, give it a wee push, and that's it in, and close. Now, make sure you give the juice time to soak into the coil before you actually use it. And the other little feature is, because it is a variable wattage output to it, you've got low, medium and high. So when it's on green, it's low. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Get it to blue for medium. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Up to red. And then that's for whenever, how much power do you want to get out of it. I have been using it on the medium setting. 1, 2, 3. Green. 1, 2, 3. Blue. And the 3 lights let you know just how much battery power you've got. When you actually do press the device for a vape, it actually will then, the bottom LED will light up the colour of what you're doing. So that's it for the look around the device. Join me up top when we'll go through my thoughts on it. See you up there. So welcome back up again, folks. Good to have you with me. What do I think of this device? Absolutely fantastic. It is light. It's fantastic for a stealth vape. Easy to carry in your pocket. As a function, I had it in my pocket. Hardly even knew it was there because it's so light. 2ml juice. The variable airflow on it is fantastic, from wide open all the way down to fully closed, which is really tight draw. You can't even get a draw out of it when it's fully closed. But you can still get a draw out of it. That's it, fully closed. And then if I just twist the little air device to fully open, this is fully open, which is quite a good direct long hit on there, if that's what you fancy, because I know Michelle's, she direct longs pods all the time, but for me, I like it a little bit restricted, so I can just mouth along it and get it. I've actually got, where is it, some pod salts in here. This is the blackcurrant menthol, and it's actually, that's how good this was, a new bottle. It's totally gone, totally gone. It's, to me, it sits nice in my hand. As you can see, stealth vape, I can quite hide it up. Button just in a good place. Now, against the Artery Pro, just to give you a comparison, that's the two of them side by side. So it is a lot smaller, albeit a fraction, I mean a fraction thicker, but it's depth wise it's smaller that way as well. I love the round, the round drip on this. The drip tip is not replaceable, so the whole pod system all stays in one, but the coil is fully replaceable. Now the rebuildable, might try the rebuildable sections you can get for the Artery. Once it arrives, I'm going to try it in there and see if it does fit in there. I will give you an update, folks, to if it fits or not and everything else. I can't fault this. I honestly can't. You know, from a fidget device point of view, which is doing that, okay, you might wear out the slide mechanism, but yeah, I absolutely adore it. It's, you know, I've loved my normal Voladin. I've had it now for what, a year and a half, the normal Voladin, if not slightly longer, and absolutely adore it. And they've cracked it with this in a market where there is loads of AIOs coming out, pause device, everything else. It needed to be something slightly different. And with the slide device, the slide opening on there, I think they've done a fantastic job. Stop the gush fest now, Roy. You can stop the gush fest. But I honestly can't emphasize just how much I absolutely adore this. I have always loved Voladin as a company. And yet again, they've come out with another fantastic product. So kudos off to Voladin for that. This has actually been pushing my all-day device, which is this. Was normally my all-day device. It has been pushing to the side, although I do tend to carry both of them out just for two different flavours. They've got their different merits for different things, but just for the fact of how light this is and how small this is, it is fantastic. So folks, if you've enjoyed this review, give me a wee thumbs up and drop me a wee comment down below. If you haven't enjoyed the review and give me a thumbs down, just drop me a comment down below. If you're not subscribed to me, please give me a wee subscribe. The subscribe button will be up there somewhere. Every subscription is very much appreciated. And once again, thank you to Voladin for sending this across to me for the purposes of review. Just remains me to say, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching this review. Take care now. Bye.
1, 2, 3, 4.